the other pope said, saying that there is no room basically for homosexuals in the church now. It's unforgivable or whatever the fuck he said. But I think that there's never going to be a bridge between the two. There's never going to be an understanding because both sides, and I'm going to say both sides, have such a hard, it's just hard to change who you are, and religion becomes a part of people. But it becomes a part of them to the point you can't change them. So if you can't change them, then sometimes you have to accept people for what they are. As long as they're not hurting you or anything like that, you just have to accept them for what they are, and I don't know what it's going to take for both sides to kind of get that, you know what I mean? Because it's like, well, one side will say, well, it's not natural, whatever, and then the other side uses that frustration to retaliate, and it's like, is that really fixing the problem too? You know what I mean? So we never really, I don't know, it's like nothing really gets resolved, and for generations upon generations, it's always been this huge, fight between religion and LGBTQ, and it's just been it's been an awful ride. I'll just say that. And somebody that is almost 40, that has been living this life for a long time, I've seen, I don't know, it's hard for me to say that there's ever going to be any kind of medium between the two. I think we're pretty stuck in this, and people are pretty pleased with how. Just my thought.
Well, that's why I think more Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they're more secular. If you see participation rates for whether it's synagogues or temples or churches or mosques, the rate of attendance for those religions are lower for younger generations.
Yeah.
Well,